Well, holy jeez, that could help. That could help if I actually stuck the, yep, okay. I had no idea I did not hook this up. Alright, from what I can remember yesterday, we did the advanced, so we did that stuff. So now we're trying to do the advanced S&D conductors, which I think, yeah, we did this part. So we need to do the foil, this ingot stuff, which I think we needed, yeah, to make it, we needed osmium. And we've automated iridium, which that means that's gonna go, but it's the osmium part that's like the kicker. So I have to figure that out. So hydrogen, osmium trioxide. I'm guessing that's what I'm using. Yeah, is this what I'm using? Yeah, see, another destroyer tower, which needs osmium oxide and stuff like that. So yeah, this recipe right here, which needs the osmium. I need this autostic osmium solution. Okay, because from what I could tell, to get this rare ore mixer, it's gonna go through platinum stuff, which we are doing, I think, slowly. So yeah, so we just take that to make whatever this is, to make this osmium stuff, which we also need hydra. I want to make sure I have this up before I start just going off and trying to make it, and yes, I am making it. Alright, so there we go. So I need to flip this so it actually accounts for the osmic slush. So now I just gotta... Wait, what's the machine that... This needs to be in a large chemical reactor. Got it. Alright then, so there we go. So now I have that all completely set. I now need to also redo the pattern because I actually... Yeah, no, I have to redo the pattern here. So I have to make sure I set this up in a way. So I need the osmium, yep. And I also want to get rid of that because I only want this to be auto-putted, not auto, actually made and slided into here. So like that, because I'm going to auto input the rare ore mixers. And just like that, there we go. So now the rare ore, so that should now all of this should 100% work for this. And now I need to make sure I make a spot for this osmium stuff. Okay, so now that I got that, now to make the osmium dust, I now need to chemical reacting to it to make the osmium part. So, yep, just needs hydrogen and a chemical reactor, which this is pretty simple to be honest. You wanna know how simple? Simple as this. I just take that and then I just, yep. Oh wait, it needs the hydrogen. Wait, whoa. I forgot a whole step. Oh, we gotta slow down. Yeah, literally completely forgot a whole step. To make that hydrogen, this stuff needs to go through a destroy tower. How did I forget about that? That's ridiculous. Okay, so now I'm actually gonna set this up so that it actually inputs. So I need to set this up like that. So it's gonna input, it's gonna make that, and then put this into here. So just like that. So that should then output all that beautiful stuff. So that should output the osmium, whatever. What is it? The osmium trioxide dust. So then it's gonna take that trioxide, output it into here. This should all 100% work. I think. I'm hoping it honestly, it looks like boom, boom. It looks like if I flipped it around, it kind of looks like the bars on your phone with like 5G. Okay, so alright, I have the osmium part done. So now I just need to, so yeah, I should be able to mixer. Yep, there it is. So the whole thing should now be good. Now I just gotta put this boy in a mixer. What level? Level 2. Make sure that's set to number 2, right? I want to make sure that's set to number 2. Yeah, and if you're wondering why my character is like this, I have no idea. Probably Microsoft servers are down or something. I have no idea. I just wanted to play the game and record. I don't really care. Like, I don't know. It'll fix it some other time. It'll fix. Like, I don't know how it'll fix, but it'll fix. But yeah, nope. This should be number 2. There we go. So make sure it's set. It looks like everything is set. So now I just need to hydrogrow grass with argon gas. I think I have argon gas. I think, is it this one that's set? I have tons of argon gas. Oh, we're chilling. Okay, you have 16 buckets left after. Okay, that's not bad. That's actually not bad. So if I just take that and I'm out of patterns. Oh boy. And I know I could take all these patterns and start actually like taking the patterns out of them with just shift right clicking, but I'm lazy and I could just make more. Okay, because then doesn't this have to go through a vacuum freezer with helium? It does. I don't think I have a vacuum freezer with helium yet. I think that's totally new. So yeah, I now need to figure out the vacuum freezer helium situation. So I may need to make another vacuum freezer. Because I don't think I just have helium being pumped into this at all or any of these. No, I don't think, yeah, I'm not. Okay, so it seems I gotta make another vacuum freezer. Oh, it needs to be liquid helium. So I have to freeze it first. Oh my god. Okay, so I may need to make... I need to make more... I'm about to just make like 3 of these. I'm about to just make like 3 new vacuum freezers because I need more, and these are pretty much completely... Like, one of these are being used. These are like completely full. I need to make more. Okay, I want to quickly make a, what is it called? I want to make, not here. I want to make the liquid helium first. That's the thing that I'm going to need to make. So I want the system to automatically make liquid helium. So now that we're going to make instant helium, we're going to throw it into this, which should input it into there. I don't think it doesn't take no number. Good. Okay, so this vacuum freezer, like I said, needs liquid helium. So it looks like that could easily be done. So something like that. I'm going to need to, sadly, the way that how this system works, I need to get rid of the liquid helium. I'm going to have that auto be crafted, sadly, and I'm just going to have the system make the hot stuff. Okay, so that's good. So right there, I'm going to make sure I put cable, so that's going to input the bar. So now that I have that input, now I have to input the liquid helium. But I need to, first of all, set up... Do I have something here set for... I don't have something here set for liquid helium real quick. Okay, so we throw the liquid helium here. I want this to keep... How much do I want this to keep in the system at a time? It needs to be a low number. Because I don't want my helium supply going through the roof. So, I don't know. I'll say 5. I'll say 5, submit changes, boom. So now that right here, this should now always be running if it needs that. So right here, this is what's going to use the liquid helium. Alright, right there is right. This is where we're going to input the helium gas. So, well, the liquid helium gas. Oh, well, that's not how we're supposed to do this. You're supposed to import it first, then throw the cards. So now this should now be able to now input the helium gas. And, yep, liquid helium. So now this will keep this constantly filled. So this will continue using the helium. And if the system needs helium, it'll make helium. So and stuff like that. So there we go. So now it's got liquid helium for this to run. And now everything should now work. Because now this has liquid helium, which will get turned... Oh, wait a minute. I think... What is this outputting into? Oof. Oof. I need an output for liquid. I just realized it gives me back this extra helium gas. Alright, there we go. So now we got the liquid helium. That should now output, and everything should now work. What I think shouldn't work. Okay, so this, I have the helium gas, so that this ingot will now get turned into an ingot, and now I need this to now be turned into a bender to actually be turned into foil. Which now that we're actually now going to be able to make the foil is a big thing. So it's in a bender. Now I just gotta find this bender. Is this the bender? Is it at number 10? It is. There's the bender that I've been using to put all the new stuff in. Alright, so now it's got the bender. Now this needs to now go into, into an, what? Is it an assembler? Yep, and an assembler that's chilling right here with its name on it. Right here. Okay, so now that we now have that part, so now we want to check this part. Oh, right, I'm not even using this anymore. I'm using a whole... I'm using the advanced stuff, so I can use the liquid soldering oil now because I have that. Let's see, what all do I have? I have almost everything. I'm down to the last 2 pieces. So I now need to make this computer chip and the epoxy board, which needs iron 3, or is it going to need like some chlorine or something? Sodium peroxide. I think I have sodium peroxide. Yeah, sodium peroxide can actually be made. Okay, so now I just need to now go through the line. I think this one's gonna be easy to make. Yeah, I was about to say I have Electrum already like going through the system. We've also passed 900 channels. Dude, we have a stupid amount of channels for no reason. Honestly, no, there is for a good reason. Alright, so now we need to make, and this needs to go in a chemical reaction which needs sulfurous oxide. We don't have gold foil. Okay, so it seems we need to make, for some reason I don't have gold. I don't know why I don't have gold going. Why don't I have gold foil? Maybe I just never needed it. So now I need to make epoxy sheets, which are made from epoxy, liquid epoxy, which can be made, oh great. And oh grother, ethanol, what the acetone? Oh my god, now we gotta figure out this. And of course, I don't have any of this, so... Sad. I have a lot of sodium hydroxide dust. Holy moly. So I need to figure out, can I make these other ores? Can I make this? I want to see. So I think I think this stuff right here can be made. I have, oh wait, no, it's not being made. I just have 100 and something. What about acetone? Do I have acetone being made? No. How do I make acetone? It's from this recipe. Is there another way of getting it? Wood vinegar? No, 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 no. How do I get a good source of this? I didn't want to go through this way just because I just didn't feel like going through that way. Is there any of these things? What is this? Quick lime. Oh boy. And of course, when you look at the chemical plant for the next couple levels ahead, I have practically all of this that makes it real easy to make liquid epoxy. This game can literally go screw itself. That is not funny, game. Oh man. Okay, so this has a different recipe, but it takes acetone, which I just don't have. Okay, so yeah, nope, I need to make this stuff because this seems to actually be the way to make it. So we gotta make this, which needs acetone. I need to now figure out how to make acetone. Oh wait, I have this stuff. This is citric acid. How's it made? I just want to see citric oxygen, sulfur, ethanol, ethylene. Actually, you know what? That recipe seems like I can actually use that. So okay, hold up. I may have an idea here. So the discharge towers can use. How do I make this? Is there a way? Charcoal byproduct. Yeah, dude, I need a tree farm. Okay, so if I put this through a chemical reaction, it takes this. So the dissolve this, which I would then need to put it through a distribute tower to make the acetone. So another distribute tower. Okay, for me to make this, I need to make quicklime. So how do I make this? Ash. It's a very high thing, and I bet I have ash, or I could put lava, and I can get quick. Well, it's not that high, even with like top tier stuff. Or in a chemical reactor, if you have. Wait, hold up. Wait a second. No, hold on. Let me see this again. Let me see this. Not this recipe. I wanna see this recipes again, because these over here use calcite. Let me look at these real quick. How do I make calcite? Is there a good way of making calcite? I have over 7,000 calcite dust. Okay, this is possible. Okay, so I could just use this recipe instead. Would I want something else? Calcite dust with acidic acid. Calcite dust with oxygen gas. This is faster, but it uses way more calcite dust than I would like to. I think, yeah, we're gonna go with this recipe. Okay, so now that's in there, so now that should all be set up to actually make the stuff I want. Okay, so now I gotta put it through a distribute tower, which, yes, to make this acetone, which is very, very, yeah, very all this. Dude, this stuff gives me so much. It gives me a little bit of ethanol. I'm gonna have to make a tree farm in these future. I think once I'm done doing, I don't know, you know what, next episode we're gonna have to make a tree farm. We're gonna have to make something. Because we need wood, and I want to get this stuff automated. That means a lot of stuff can get changed, and I probably won't change it. Okay, from what I realized is that I can actually use this one right here, because this is made with this, and it's not like it's automatic. So I can actually set this up to work the way I want it to work with this other tower. So if we take this, I want the acetone to be on top. Bingo. So now I just throw this right up in here, just like that, for that to make. And now, I'm guessing, this is probably gonna need, acetone's gonna need a slot. Okay, so now that we got acetone, that's pretty much set up for whatever. Oh, it needs to go through a chemical reactor, right, to make whatever this is. So this is literally the only way to actually make this. So let's see, so this needs an input, also needs an input. I have that right. Okay, so I need to check, oh, I never made this stuff before, but I'm pretty sure I don't have a place for diluted. Oh, I do have a place for diluted. Never mind, I just need a place for this stuff. And you're probably wondering, what stuff? This stuff, Mary A, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Dude, there's so many chemicals, I can't believe. This is probably all real chemicals, too. All real. I know acetone's real. I know that. But I don't, this is probably really, this is probably some really good, this is probably some stuff. That whole, even look at the number thing. That's like telling you the compounds and stuff. Isn't O2 means this is part oxygen, hydrogen, and then I already forgot the stuff. Wait, no, it says it's, I don't know, am I tripping? I don't know. Whatever, I think O2 is oxygen. I think, because an H2O would mean H16. I don't know what that means. Whatever. Okay, to actually make this, this thing needs to be set to number 1. So there we go. So now that we now have that being set to number 1, we now have the ability to now craft this stuff. We're going to need more patterns. Well, oh boy. So craft me another 10 patterns. And so now we got that done, that done. Now we have to make this stuff, which is made from hydrogen and wait, is there another recipe? Or I can use hydrogen. Ah, I can use this recipe, which gives me the same amount. Okay, so that seems fine. So we already have the hydrofluoric acid, so I don't see the issue with this recipe right here. So yeah, now we just gotta figure out how do I make this. It seems fish oil maybe, seed oil, fish oil. So Greg Tech, do I have any sort of, I'm just gonna type in oil besides like actual oil? No. Alright, let's see this other oil. Let's see what's fish oil. Oh, we can't get fish. What about seed oil? We do we just have seeds? I think we may have just seeds. We do have 25,000 wheat seeds. Is that wheat? Hold on, I want to check. So I know this is over here. I know we don't have anything over here. Because I know this is making, what is this making again? I don't even remember. Oh man, these things are so slow. It takes 10 per second. Oh my god. Okay, so are we using the seeds in any? I'm not using the seeds. I don't think I am. It seems that, am I only using, yeah, it seems I'm only using the wheat. I'm not using the wheat seeds. Oh, this is perfect. Yeah, right here. This recipe right here is perfect. Seed oil. Yeah, nope. And it gives me, I think it gives me the most. Besides, yeah, beetroots are the same. Alright, cool. Okay, seed oil is now done. So now that we now got seed oil, that should, oh, wait. We don't have seed oil just yet, because it's not actually going to be in the system. Okay, so we have ethanol. We have stuff of crate generators, or ethylene. Is that what we're looking for? Yeah, okay, so that is what we're looking for. Now, sodium hydroxide. I think I have this stuff, right? The sodium hydroxide? Yep, I just gotta turn it into little pieces. Okay, so now that we now have that, now this will make me a bucket. Yeah, a bucket. So we have a good amount of this. I don't even know how I think I'm making this through the stuff up there that I just showed you with, like, I don't know. It's doing something, but it's gonna make me biodiesel as well, so I need to have a slot for that. Okay, so now let's make sure that when I come up here, I actually set both the new stuff in here. So like biodiesel is gonna need a slot, and also the whatever this is, the I want Glorcell. I don't know. I generally have no idea. Okay, now, so now I'm guessing we now can actually be able to, yep. Now that should give me the ability to now make this, so, yep. Alright, there we go. So I had to start off a whole new tower here of chemicals. Yeah, nope, now we're actually putting stuff into this next area. Thinking I was going to try to continue to put stuff down here, knowing I had to make all of this, and then more of this. It wasn't going to fit. But there we go, so now that it now has that, we're also got to do more for even liquid epoxy. Alright, let's see here. So everything, what's going on here? Do I not have this being made, or what? I swear I just, oh wait, it's in my inventory. I didn't set it up. There we go, now it's set up. So, salt water, I don't know, is that got somewhere to go? Salt, it doesn't, I don't have a spot for salt water, unless I do and it's just empty. I want to see if it stores, because if it doesn't and it gets used up, I wouldn't be surprised. Is it gonna make, is it broken? Oh, I think this system is broken. Well, that must be broken. I have no idea, honestly. Genuinely, I have no idea. I'm just gonna throw this in here. That's for security. Okay, there we go. So now we should have the ability to now craft epoxy. So now I want to craft epoxy sheets, which are going to need to go into a fluid solidifier, which I think I have somewhere. I just need to find it. Okay, so then once we have that, then we're going to have to do this in another chemical reactor. Oh my god. So many chemical reactors. Now I need to find the fluid solidifier. Alright, now with that done, I now need to get the epoxy plates. So that needs to go in a chemical reactor, and now this also has to go into a chemical reactor just like that, which bingo, that means that part will be done, and then after that we'll have to make this, which I don't even know how to do that yet. Okay, so now that I now got these plates done, now I just want to see, because I don't know how much time I have left for today for this, but the nano chip, I want to see what does it take to make the nano. This does require a clean room. That is sufficient. It does require a clean room. This needs glowstone, raw carbon. Oh, this is using stuff I exactly don't have. I actually, hold up. What all here am I making? I'm okay. Now that's a better look. That's a better look. So I am making glowstone. I am not making these raw fibers though. Carbon fires, liquid. Oh. Am I making this stuff? I am. Dude, this is what I mean. I just got stuff. Or I can use liquid epoxy. Or I can use this, dude. There's actually so much. What makes me the most? This stuff does. This is carbon dust, you know? I would do what's going to make me the most. For little profit, I'm going to be honest. Okay, so now that I'm actually making these raw fibers, I honestly am pretty chill now. So now that I'm actually properly making raw fibers again, well, not again, this is actually my first time making these things, raw carbon fibers, now I should have the ability to now craft this, which just needs, that was really quickly. Yeah, that was really quick. Okay, so now that that's done now, I don't think there's anything else here. It's in the clean room. So now that we got that, now I need to make this nano chip. It needs distilled water and a cutter. And it has to be in a cleaner, and we have a cutter right there. Wait, is there a cutter up here? Can I use a cutter at... Wait, this is an elite. Wait a minute. I don't even need that. I have a elite up here. Yeah, no, I can just use this. Okay, actually, yeah, we'll just use this. Now, this has an elite cutter also. We'll just use that. And bingo. Oh, there's the patterns I made. Bingo. Okay, so now that we now have all that, now we are actually a step closer to what I want. And to what I want, the first parts to this nano, yeah, and we made the advanced stuff. We could have practically been done with this by now until like the next levels of stuff, but I wanted to literally take my time. This probably requires a clean room. Yep, a circuit assembler and a clean room, which I do have that right here. Circuit assembler, clean room. Okay, so now that we now have practically the basics, I would say, because what's the next level after that? So we practically went after and did practically all of this. We've completed this. We didn't make this reinforced stuff. Oh yeah, we haven't made that. But we went off and completed practically this. We're practically about done with this entire thing. Because we've done all this. We've made these ingots. We've made this advanced stuff. We didn't make all the advanced stuff, but we made 3 out of the 5. And then after that, we're going to need to make these things from, oh boy. Oh, okay, so we can actually, I see. So liquid tin, which we would want to use this recipe right here for it. I just want to see what all do I have? What all do I have? I have almost everything besides these, which would need fine piling and SC rings. Okay, I'm so curious to see how I want to. All right, let's just try to make one of these. The thing is, I want to like get this through, so let's just see. Oh my god. Okay, crafts, couldn't find ethylene. What do you read? Okay, there it works. For some reason sometimes it glitches out and I just gotta like re-click and retry, but there we go. Now it's gonna go off. I want craft one of these again, but I want to see the building tree. These building trees are starting to get crazy. All of this to craft a singular item. But yeah, nope, it's going off, creating all of the stuff that I want. Like, I do need to make more of these crafting towers, and I also need to upgrade them. I also need to get more storage space for my drives. I need to get wood. I need to get wood going. There's so much stuff that I still need to do that to make this entire factory run smoother and faster. Well, there has been an oopsie in my judgment. I have accidentally put the wrong pattern in the wrong spot. So, yep, made a mistake. I always make mistakes. So now we throw... Oh, wait, this needs to be a number 2. Oh, boy. Okay, so now I set the number 2. There we go. Now it's actually making the stuff. I completely forgot that. I didn't check, but it needed IV. So this whole time I was just like looking and being like, is it gonna work? Is it gonna run? Is it working? But yeah, and I have to check the quick lime. Wait, it needs quick lime? Wait. I thought I took quick lime out of my system. I don't have quick lime to be made. Quick. I don't think. Wait, no, there should be 0 quick lime needed to be made. I'm so confused. Overall, I just need to shut the thing down. What do you mean you can't store the sulfuric acid? Oh, it is storing. It just took a second. I need to figure out which part of the process is using quicklime. I need to know. None. Is it this one? Is this quicklime? No. Quicklime? Where the world is this thing? This is all there is. There's no quicklime here. What do you mean, system? What do you mean that there's quicklime? I'm so confused. I don't know what it means it's making to craft. What do you mean to craft liquid? Why are you trying to craft that? Wait, I'm so confused. Oh, I see. It comes from the destroyed towers. That's what happened. So, what did it get? It didn't run. That's what happened. So one of the things that it stopped is that it didn't work. So yeah, it should have worked though. It only needed a bucket and well, holy jeez, that could help. That could help if I actually stuck the yep, okay. I had no idea I did not hook this up. Yep, that was totally my fault. I didn't even correctly set this up. Jeez. Okay. What the world? Does this thing have no power or something? Uh-oh. Okay, just to be safe, we're going to connect another thing to the end of the line here. That should fix it. Yep, it sure did. It fixed it. Yep, I think I ran out of power. But there we go. So now that should have now made... I guess it said it was going to make that quicklime because it's in the recipe. But there we go. Okay, so it seems to all be working. Oh, I didn't even realize. We needed HGG coils. I didn't even realize. Oh, okay. Okay, we're gonna cancel this. Well, okay, we'll cancel that for right now. That totally blows. We're close. We're getting close, but yeah, no, we are able to make it. It's just now I gotta fix this tomorrow, so I gotta make this HGG stuff next time, because I've already spent way long trying to fix everything and make sure everything works properly, and now this seems to be the last issue I have, so that's a lot of fun.
Surfaces